The Four Monks and the Power of Silence. The Four Monks and the Lesson of Silence. Long ago, on a high mountain, there stood an ancient temple surrounded by lush green trees. As the sun began to set, the sky was painted in shades of orange and red, casting a warm glow over the curved rooftops, creating a scene of peace and serenity. Inside the meditation hall, four monks sat in a perfect circle on woven mats, their robes draped around them in hues of saffron and brown. Around them, candlelight flickered, casting soft shadows on the wooden floor, while the delicate scent of incense curled into the air. They had made a vow to remain completely silent throughout the night. Not a single word was to be spoken. They sought to cultivate mindfulness and self-discipline, to find enlightenment through the stillness of both speech and thought. Time passed in deep silence, but then a soft breeze slipped through the hall, and suddenly the candle before them flickered and went out. Darkness spread across part of the room, leaving only faint glimmers of light from afar. At that moment, one of the monks opened his eyes wide in surprise. Unable to contain himself, he exclaimed, "Oh no, the candle has gone out." For a brief moment, silence returned. But soon, another monk opened his eyes, turned to the first, and with a furrowed brow, reproached him. "You just broke the silence." The third monk, who had been listening, sighed and looked at the two before speaking. "Both of you have already spoken, yet you still blame each other." At that moment, the fourth monk, who had remained calm the entire time, slowly opened his eyes and smiled gently. He gazed at his three companions and, in a composed tone, said, "Well, it seems I am the only one who has kept silent until the end." As soon as these words left his lips, all four monks suddenly realized their mistake. Each of them had been so focused on pointing out the faults of the others that they had failed to recognize their own. Outside the window, the full moon shone brightly, its reflection mirrored on the still surface of the lake. A soft breeze passed through, carrying the faint scent of incense. Too often, people are quick to notice the faults of others, while failing to reflect on themselves. The more we speak, the further we drift from true silence and understanding. Only in stillness can we truly listen and gain deeper wisdom.